Good evening, students. I hope you are getting my voice and screen too. Kindly confirm me, any one of you. Okay, thank you so much. So, in this session, what we are going to do, we do some string function, Python string library function. All right. Okay, before this, I'm going to revise a thing what we do on the last class in Python string. From one end, I'm going to just revise what we covered, and today we are going to cover the string function, then the formatted string, f string. All right. So I told you what is a string and how to initialize a string. A string value single quotes, a string value with double quotes, a string value with triple quotes. Okay, basically which is a multi-line string. Then using type function you can get the type str. Then what we do? Str I told the str function which is used to convert any type to string type. Alright. Using this you can append numeric value and a string value. Alright. Then we told you how to iterate a string with the help of for loop. Two ways are there: if you getting the value one by one, or you getting the length and using the index you getting that value. Okay, index can be positive and negative. I show you both. String are immutable, means once the string assigned it cannot be changed. However, there is some way you can change the string value. We will see in today's session. Okay, you can see we cannot change the value. If you want to try to change the value, it will give you the error. Okay, string have the positive value, positive index, as well as the negative index. Last character shows the -1, and the first character shows the minus length of a string. That means how much character is there. Okay, then what we do, same thing, we do the slicing. Means if we want to get substring from the big string, so we can do with the help of slice operator, which contain start and stride. What is stride? Stride is step size. Default step size is 1, default starting point is 0, like that. Okay, and we then do some slicing operation based on this one. Okay, so these are the things we cover on the last day, and give some homeworks. Many of you submitted the homework, but all of you not submitted thing. Okay, I'm advising you all that you guys submit all the things what you practice, convert to PDF and submit me. Today's session going to be very interesting because I will teach you some function based on a, okay, so some function based on a string. Okay, I will give the name, it's a functionality and one example. Then we do some small program, I mean, which are very important. Small in that sense that Python have no like main function like headers, footers, like that. Okay, so then we do some program and then followed by the formatted string. Okay, so in this session basically focus on the library function, how they work and how they produce the output. Okay, so we do one by one. The first function, string function. Okay, then I have given you some homework based on the function. How many of you submitted? There are 35 programs, and parallelly I provide a solution also. If someone go to the your login LMS, so you find this kind of thing, Python function. Here you will find at the end there is some homework. Okay, that is a scan copy of printout. So I advise you to solve it out. Okay, I will provide the solution also, so you guys can cross check your solution yourself. And beside this, if you have any problem, so you can contact me. All right, now how many of you attempt? Yeah, Kulsum, but not Shweta says I am not able to see my screen. I think you have to check your connection. My because my perfect screen is there, and about the speed, perfect speed is there for class taking. That's good. All right, no problem. So let's start the session. Okay, but all of you are advised to submit daily work. All right. So now I'm starting the library of string function. So first function is capitalize. What this function do? I will write the name as well as it's a functionality. Okay, this function, then see the outputs. This function convert the letter letter first alphabet of a string in uppercase. All right, only first letter. Okay, let's see how it is working. Okay, now I am taking the string str1 equal to any letter, and then what I do in str to see, we are not manipulating the previous one. We just use the value and store the result in the second one. Str1, I just take the old value, that str1, then print the new value, then str2. Check this one. So what you're getting here, I think the first thing is going to be capitalized. All right. So if I take any string which contain the multiple word, just like I'm just taking I am living in India. India. All right. So what we do, we just run the thing. So it will just only the capitalize the first one, only this one. It is not impacting another one. So if someone says I want to capitalize each first character of the word, so what we do? So for this we have another method. We have a second method, title. Method number two, title. This method will capitalize or uppercase, will the first letter convert the first letter in uppercase of each word. Of each word. All right. Let's see how it is doing. Okay. So same thing I am just taking over here and putting over here. Okay. So what I'm doing is title. Okay. See the changes. See the changes. I capital, A capital, L capital, I capital, I capital. Okay. So how many of you are having the Jupyter notebook? How many of you having Jupyter notebook? Kindly put in the. Okay. So all of you requested to do with me. All right. All of you requested. That's good. Good population having Uh, all of you, those not having, please requested to maintain the Jupyter notebook with me. Okay, no problem. The third function. Okay, third function says the name of third function is is alpha. What this function do? See, whenever you have is in the function name, so means it's a questioning. Whenever you have is in the function name, it's a questioning. Okay, and against this, it will return true and false. Okay, is always questioning, either true condition it will return or false. Okay, it return true if all character characters of a string is alphabet. Okay, so it says that if all character of a string is alphabet, so it will return true. For example, str1 equal to, I will check both value true and false. All right, so I will check any name, let's put my name, and then str2 equal to 1 dot is alpha. Okay, then print str2. So it says yes, all the characters in my thing are alphabet. But what happen if I pass entire the string, just like this? I just pass this string inside this. So what happened with this? It says false. Why it says false? Even there is no special character, no numeric, so why it says false? Yes, my question is that if I put the any string with multiple words, so is alpha is saying me false. Otherwise, if I have only my name, okay, nothing else, so it says only true. What it return? It return true if all the characters of a string is alphabet. So why it says false? Yes, due to space, all of you are correct, because we have the space. That's why space is not a valid alphabet. Okay, that's why it says it is a white spaces. Okay, that is not a valid alphabet. Okay, alphabet is just from A to Z. Alphabet is from small a to Z and capital A to Z. All right, this is work on this one. All right, now similarly we have, if I put any thing inside over here which contain any numeric, just like if you want to check, if you want to take user input and there is some problematic thing, just like a numeric one is there, so you can easily check this is false, means not a correct format. And then you can also check if we have a special character like dollar. Okay, so multiple ways, multiple way of a string you can check over there, and you can find it is alpha, just checking there is only characters or not. All right, now third one is alpha, fourth one is digit. Is digit. Okay, this method is used to check that all characters all characters in a string have digit. String have digit. All right, let's check how it is working. It's a method number, I think 4. 1 2 3, yes, so 4. Okay, so str1 equal to, I take a number inside the string. All right, then str2 equal to str1 dot is digit, is digit. Okay, so we have to print over here str2 true, so all have digit. But what happen if we have some spaces, just like we put some type US format phone number, or we have dashes in between that? I just put the dash over here. It says false. Okay, again, if we have particular dash, just like you have phone number, just dash separator over there, false. All right. So these method are specific to check a particular thing. Okay, you should careful about this one, how it is behaving and how it is reacting. All right. Now, after third, we have fourth one, fifth one is lower. This method is used to check all the characters are in lowercase. Okay, let's check how it is doing. So I have one string str1 equal to Kashmir. All right. Now str2 equal to str1 dot is lower. So keep in mind again is there. So whenever the method contain is, so it will return you true and false. All right. So print true means all the characters are lower. But if I change any character to uppercase, just like if I convert M as uppercase, so will it work perfectly? Means all the characters are not in lowercase, so one character is uppercase, that's why it is returning the false. It is giving the true when all the characters are in lowercase. So here Kashmir in Kashmir we have all the character in lowercase. Okay, lowercase means small a to z. Let me write small a to z. All right, that is a lowercase. All right, because the data is case sensitive and you are learning data science, so you should keep about that one, what is data and what is its characteristic. See, three things are there. Mm, three things are there: data, information, and metadata. Someone is trying to enter in class. Ranjit Ram. Okay, so can anyone tell me what is difference between data, meta information, and metadata with some practical example? I mean, live scenario. Some These are the three terms which have data, information, metadata. So anything you want to share me with example? So this is a data, and this convert. Sure, not this way. This is a data. This convert into information. So data is format that. Now this is metadata with example.
So this said Shobik.
Yeah. Yes. Shavik.
Yeah, data is all basically in real life examples we get nasty data, like there are like these are raw data actually, and
So how raw data converted into information with example?
with example,
A very basic
uh,
question is there. Very basic.
yeah, the, some I have the data, like there are also nan values and in between there are question marks can be there, but when uh, I get the useful information from the data, then
Ye- One minute, one minute. You have information of SQL, SQL. You know the SQL,
yeah, little bit.
little bit DBMS. When you read the DBMS, so everything is clear to you. Very very important thing. है. Muthu Kumar, data from the input information process. Muthu Kumar, tell me example. I mean, what you're saying with example, so that all the participant will know. I mean, I have good example for you, so I will explain you. Yes, Muthu Kumar, you can unmute. Muthu Kumar, please unmute and tell me some good example. Next number is Savisachi. He's already unmuted yourself. Please. Just wait, just wait. I just said I'm waiting for Mitu Kumar. Not here, not yet. Not able to unmute. Okay, no, you are not able to unmute. Why? Other participant can mute and speak. Medical records. Okay, service is your turn. Can you explain some with a good example? Mhm. Mhm. You goes to data science. We are just spoon feeding to all participants. Just spoon. I'm telling good example. I mean, just like kidding. If you want to understand the kids, see, no one have less skill than kids because kids now learning the programming. You heard about the junior white hat junior coding competition? Yeah, yes, please. Shoaib Khan. Yes, please. Please speak. Yes, please. Okay. Okay, then that's good. Good, good, good. That's good. Means when it is taken, what is the size, what is the format, that is a metadata. Come on the data information. Metadata easy term. Data information complicated term. There are an example for data and information. This is data and this data current to information, turn into information. How that? To give me any example of data and information. That is metadata. That is easy. No idea. Okay, just my Shweta, is your anything Shivangi from anything from your side? You can unmute and no Shivangi is there. Sorry, I'm confused. This Shivangi is there. Shivangi, any information? I mean any reply from your side? Very simple example. Very simple example. Very simple example, which you can tell you are the genius person. Yes, yes, Muthu Kumar. Yes, please. I can hear you. Yes. Hi, hello, hello. I can hear you. I think there is some problem with your mic. Okay. There's a problem with your mic. Okay, no problem. I'm giving example. Please wait. See, if I say, yeah, I can hear you. I think any problem in your mic, headphone. Hello. Okay, you can mute yourself, please. Okay, okay. Mhm. You can connect with multiple devices. In one device you can see, in one device you can implement with me. I think you have issues with network. Okay, so I'm telling you, just my turn. This is my turn. I'm not wasting my time. So if I say five is my data, so my question is how five turn into information. See, you know, after proper processing, data turn into information. So if I put the dollar sign before five, so now my data become information. This five is nothing but the currency of USA. There is simple difference. Data are the raw fact, these are the raw. But after processing, my data become the information. This become the USA currency. Now, example of metadata. The person told me very good example. If you take an image, the file size, file name, file extension like a metadata. More simple example. If I am taking the date of birth any person, date of birth any person. So what we do, we can calculate the age of that person. We can just subtract the date of birth and current date, and you can get the age. That is small metadata. Simple and keep your mind. Okay, how much simple example you give in your life, that is better. See, complication never shows your intelligence. Simplicity shows the intelligence. A good teacher give you the simple example that will fit your mind. What if I give very complicated example from data science and borrow somewhere else and you don't not understand, so what happened? But this thing you have to learn and by heart, so that whenever any interviewer can ask, you have to use the simplest word. Okay, that the intelligence. Okay, how much your simple concept is there, that's a good thing. How much complex, so you cannot told that thing, you cannot understand that thing to person before you in the interview committee. That's my thing. Okay, so keep in mind, note somewhere else, maintain a diary, maintain a notebook. Those who are new, I am just advising to maintain a notebook so that you can write it down everything over there. Because when you have interview, when you're revising, no, you are not going to see all the lectures. All right, so we have this kind of thing. Okay, so let's move forward. Yes, please. Hmm. Yes, Ashish. Can you explain? You will explain. Okay. See, I take the date of birth. I take the date of birth the user. Let's suppose my date of birth is February 84. So 2 February 84. So using date of birth, you can calculate the age, how much years, how much month, and how much days I am old. So giving you one data and you are calculating some other data. Simple example. Okay. Because many of you taking the picture, but not going to see its details. But this instance you can see in your life. Okay, so keep it down. Now this is the way is lower we've encountered. The next function in this sequence is lower. Is lower, then we have is upper. Sorry, 5 and 6 is upper. Okay, so what is upper do, you know very well. It again check all the characters. It check that all the characters are in uppercase. Keep in mind, uppercase is capital A to Z. Okay, not mixing these things. Small, capital. Okay, so I just take another same example. So using lower data, using lower case, I'm checking the is upper method. Again, it will return true false because I told you those method contain is very beginning. So that will return you true false. So it will return the false because not all the character in uppercase. Now, what we do, we just change this one and put some uppercase letter. Using caps, you can convert. Okay, I just put only uppercase, then I check. So perfectly true. But what if I just make any one of letter is small? So it will return false. What if I use? What if I put if any character is a special character? Yes, guys. So what if I put any character as a special character? Yes, it is written true or false. Why? Why, dear? कहाँ कहाँ कर रहा है false, कहाँ कर रहा है true कर रहा है? Because it is just checking lower and upper, nothing to that special character. So this thing you have to manually mind this thing. All right. If you put any special character inside this, so lower and upper not giving the weightage, turning it true because it's just checking the case. All right. Keep this thing in mind. Okay. Now after this, we check is upper is lower. We have some two method based on this, lower and upper. Lower. What lower do? This method will lower convert uppercase to lower. Okay, uppercase to lower means capital A to small a, capital Z to small z. Let's check. Okay, so I take the string str1, Switzerland is a beautiful place. Okay, so something I put capital, something I put small. So whatever the uppercase letter, it is headed by this method. No modification in lowercase, which is already in lowercase. So what I do, str2 equal to str1 dot lower, then print str2. Check this one. So those who are already in lowercase, nothing happened with that. But those who are uppercase, just like S, just like a Z, L, B, so that is converted to lowercase. Similarly, reciprocal of this thing. Okay. So similarly, this one we have upper. Just copy this one. 8 number upper method. What it do? Small to caps and small to capital letter. Caps means capital letter. This method will convert lowercase to uppercase. Perfect. Okay, same thing. Same thing. I am initializing with this one and put the upper. Check this one. So those letter which is already in uppercase, just like this one, nothing happened with it. But those method which not uppercase, that convert in uppercase. All right. Okay. Now we have one more thing. Method number 9. That is swap case. Means this is basically used for when you have a mixture of the thing and you want to say vice versa. Means those letter which is in upper and those letter which is in lower, and you want to say that do this thing, that automatically what in upper convert to lower and what is lower convert to upper. So this thing automatically done with the help of swap case, and these are very useful method when you don't have any headache about this one, which is upper, which is lower, and you just go and it is just automatically swap the case for you. So ninth one, this is eighth one, swap case. Okay, this method is used to perform swapping. Swapping means change. What you have upper, it automatically do in lower, and what in lower you can do upper. Swap the case. Okay, check the example. Same thing. Okay, so that you can analytic do this thing. Swap case. Okay, so here are some letters which are upper, where some letter which are lower. Now we can do this thing. See, a small turn to capital and capital turn to small. Got it? Now, based on this library function, okay, based on this given function, upper and lower, we have some manual work. Okay, how do this thing manually? Just like we do upper and lower like that. So how we identify the any cases upper, any cases lower. So I'm introducing you two special method which work on a string. First one is ORD. The first method you have ORD method. What it do? Let's check. And the second method, that is CHR method. Very important. These two methods very important, and these are basically used in combination. Whenever ORD use, there were 90% chance there is use of CHR. Okay, let's suppose what it do and what it do. Let's suppose I have any number, any letter. Let's suppose I have capital W. Okay, so ch equal to capital W. Okay, so what ord will return me? I just pass ch, so it give me a number. So this method is used to get ASCII value, I mean it is a particular numeric value which is associated with the all the keyboard buttons. Just like you have any special character, digits, you have alphabets, small letter, capital letter, you can find this one out there, and you can find any value which is corresponding your the keyboard button, just like a b c d, like that. All right, now what we do, okay, ASCII value for given character. So using this one, you can check opposite of this one. What chr do? This method used to get character value for given ASCII value. All right, now if you say that I want to convert 87 to my character, which is my equivalent character, so I take chr and pass 87. It says it's a capital W. So now we have here some this case based program which show me that how to convert these things, how to convert these things, etc, etc. Okay, so what I am doing here, that first of all I have to identify identify what are the range, what are the numeric range or ASCII range for ABCD, capital A to Z. Then what are the range for, I just write over here because this is a very useful thing. This logic are useful whenever we develop some swap case program manually without using the library function. I think is there. Yes, no problem. Okay. So A to Z. All right. So what we're doing here, I have to see the ASCII value for this range A to Z. So what I do here, I just take a for loop for I in range. Randomly, I take any loop from 50 to 100. I mean, this is 101, not. Then I see print ith value, means the numeric value. Then any separation. Then what value, what character against this ASCII value. So ith value will be picking up and numeric will pick up and it will reflect the corresponding character value. Okay, check this one. So see over here, ways we have ABCD. Yes, ABCD starting from 65. That's good, and goes to 90. Okay, so any value, any ASCII value between 65 to 90 lies in the bit capital ABCD. So I just mentioned over here 65 to 90. Okay, so what about the small ABCD? Mm, it is starting from 97. So something onwards, I will check this one. I'm starting from 97, 90 in fact, and I go to 130 because my intention is behind to how to do this manually lowercase uppercase using the ASCII value. Okay, so I have here 97. I just change the ring 90 to 130, 97. Then I go to 122. Okay, 97 to 97 to 122. All right. So I found a range that if I am adding, see, if I'm adding how much? What is difference between plus, I mean capital A and small a? 97 minus 65, 32. Difference is 32. Difference is 32. What I'm trying to say, check this one. I just do this, just convert. Okay. So what I'm doing, I take if ch equal to capital A, okay, then I want to convert this thing into a smaller one. I want to convert this thing to a smaller one. So how do I convert this thing? First of all, I have to get its ORD value. I have to take in temp. I take the ORD of ch. Okay, what temp reflecting me? 65. Perfect. So what happened if I added this one 32? 32. So this has become 97, and corresponding this 97, I convert this thing CHR. CHR. Now check this thing. Now A is capital and A is small. See what I say. I take capital letter, it's find its ORD value, then I added 32 inside that, and I then convert them. So using this way, you can put any character, you can get its equivalent minus one. I mean capital letter or small letter. Okay. Similarly, this is a way how to convert capital into small. Okay. Without using any library function, small, upper, lower. Okay. So what I do similarly, if I use the same code, I have a small letter and I want to convert into upper. This is convert. CONVERT. How to convert small into capital. All right. Then what we do? I have any small letter. Let's suppose I have S. Okay, and I have to convert. So any value. Check this one. If I subtract any 32, so it will convert to uppercase because the ASCII value of the small letter is high. When you subtract 32, it will goes to upper letter. Okay, so I put over here, I just put minus 32. It will give me plus. So based on this one, you can switching between the case. You can identify how many cases capital and how many cases upper. Okay, so in nutshell, what we say, I just copy this value, just copy this value. Based on we can break some program. Okay, then we give you some good program for you as a homework. Then this one. Okay, all right. Now program. Write a program to check the letter, the case of letter of your name, character by character. Write a program to check case. Case means upper lower. It is upper lower character by character. Okay, I just write full name, character by character. Okay, check this one. So what I'm doing here, I have to check manually everything. So first I take the name. I'm not using any library function except the odd and chr. That is important. Okay. So what I do, I take for I in name when I have for loop. So I told you on last class, it will take the character by character. Okay, perfect. So I'm not getting to character by character. I just think that I have to check the case. For checking the case, what I do, I just convert this each character to its numeric one. So how we convert numeric one? Using odd function. Check this one. Any character to be converted numeric using odd function. All right, it will give you the ASCII value. So what I do over here, I check if odd of I, odd of I means that character which is read by the I one, okay, is greater equal to 65, means it is starting from A and is in less than equal to 90, means it is traveling to capital ABCD. Then what I do, print I, that is my letter, and any separator you put over here, then it is a capital or a small. Okay, because it any character between the 65 to 90, it is capital. Else I, better capital small, we take upper lower, uppercase and lowercase. Okay, so based on this one, oops, what happened, and order of I, okay, check this one. Only one character is uppercase, the remaining lowercase. Let's try this string to another one. A B C D E F G H F G E H I. Okay, G H I. At random, I take any values. Okay, and this will check me uppercase and lowercase. Okay, now the next question arise. The next question arise for your homework. Yes. Yeah, your sound is not properly. Yeah. Hello. Not dear. You are not dear. You are not available over here. Very lesser sound is there. You can type your question in chat box. I'm here so that I can go to next program. What is mean by the, what is mean by temp? Wage temp? Wage temp? But this, see, this is variable. This is variable where you store the altered value. You want to see what inside that see. This will reflect you any value which is ASCII value between 97 to 122. When you difference or adding this thing, I'm taking a backup of that numeric value, and that numeric value converted to any character value. That's it. Temp is a variable before. Okay, so because I have to show the intermediate step, that's why I use this kind of thing. Okay, now based on this one, we have more program, write a program, change the case, change the case. I mean, many logic are there, case, but our logic based on the what I taught you, the care and or. Okay, change the case. Yes, please.
The Akash here.
Yeah,
Can you check, yeah,
yeah.
in the last program, can you check the input by adding any special character in it?
So what I put hash, nothing happen, else is goes to else.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and based on ASCII value. So actually when you take any logic manually without so you do advise to run the loop over here. Run the, I just comment this loop. Okay, you have to run so that you can take your range and see what character on what particular integer value. It is recommended before designing any logic. Okay, because no one is intelligent without seeing ASCII value design the logic. Okay, first you have to do this thing manually. Okay, now any more questions so we can proceed?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. So right about change the case of string. okay, manually, I mean not upper lower. Okay, so what we do, I just use the same code. Let's suppose I have something over here. Here I am just deciding that string in uppercase and lowercase. So what we do, if my string in uppercase, I mean I letter is upper, it become lower, and lowercase upper. Okay, I just copy this one. Okay, so I just decide this is a capital condition, uppercase condition. This hash uppercase condition. Then what I do, I just remove this one, or better, I just put logic inside this. I just put, first of all, I take value that is odd of I. This is my capital. For this, I remove everything because otherwise you get confused and I get confused what happening with here. I just maintain the structure if else. Perfect. This one. So here uppercase now. Yes. Now here we have first of all odd value of I. I know this is capital, so this value between the 65 to 90, but I have to travel this value between this one. Always keep this value, otherwise wrong answer is there. So I what I do, I just take the numeric value. After taking numeric value, I am just adding 32 because every corresponding 32 value it will convert to char value. Now convert its char value chr, passing this one, all right, and do print inside that, and at the end, whatever here, let's see, I take the current value, then added its increase in numeric value by 32, convert this thing to character, then print and create sequence of this thing. Same way, if my string is the uppercase, so I have to just put the subtract this one by 32. See hash creating problem. So I am removing hash. I mean some symbol on that thing, square rectangle is presenting A, B, C, D, whatever the small become upper, whatever the upper is become small. Okay. Now extending this one, convert everything to lower. Change case to lower. Whatever you have, convert to lower. Okay. Just same logics proceeding. Everything become just like what lower function do. Same thing we are doing to here. Whatever you have. So I will remove this part. I will remove just I print the char and remove the 32 because if it is in lower, so we have to do nothing. Check this one. Upper become lower and lower become as it is. Similarly, if we do the change entire thing upper to upper, so what we do, this thing, and what we do, we just put remove 32 from here and add minus 32 for here because I have to change to upper. So any value which is in lower subtracted by minus 32 and it turned to upper. Clear cut logic are there. I just spoon feeding you from beginning of char and odd. I demonstrate what is char and odd after library, what is odd, what it do, what is char, what it do, then how to display the list of ASCII value. Then if any capital letter is given, how to convert a small one, and a small letter is given, how to convert the capital one. Then we have subprogram. So I'm just taking the 5 minute break. I have to take some water. Yes, please. Any question is there?
But if you want to differentiate capital and small letters, can you
Please,
please
please
tell?
repeat. Please repeat your question. How?
Sir, how to differentiate capital and small letters?
What your good name, please? Ashish. Ashish, you are looking what I'm trying to do.
Yes, sir.
From where? You just looking what is ORD function do? It take any character and return the. So how you differentiate? I mean, which sense you are asking? I'm not getting question.
सर एक्चुअली में सर अपने पास कोई वो एक स्ट्रिंग है, उसको मेरे को पता करना है कौन कौन से कैपिटल और कौन कौन से स्मॉल
हाँ, तो मैंने
लेटर
बेटा किया तो है, देख ये देखो मैंने किया
है
है।
नहीं।
हाँ,
फिर दोनों को अलग अलग स्टोर करना है वैल्यू।
वो स्टोर बेटा अभी नहीं हो पाएगा, वो लिस्ट आने पे होगा। ओके, लिस्ट जब तक आप नहीं पढ़ोगे ना, क्योंकि ये चीज़ मॉडिफाइबल नहीं होती है, स्ट्रिंग मॉडिफाइबल नहीं होती है। आपको स्टोर करने के लिए ऐसा डेटा स्ट्रक्चर लेना होगा जो स्टोर कर सके। यू कैन टेक एनी डेटा स्ट्रक्चर विच स्टोर द वैल्यू। लिस्ट अगला टॉपिक लिस्ट है, उसमें स्टोर कराएंगे कि कंडीशनल स्टोर, व्हाट लेटर आर इन कैपिटल you store in one list, what data are small you store in another list. Conditional separation is there. Okay, but before this you have to gone through these all logic. Okay, yes please.
सर
हाँ
होमवर्क में क्वेश्चन था,
हाँ हाँ
concatenate two strings using recursion।
हाँ हाँ, करानी।
वो वाला कैसे करना है सर? रिकर्जन
मैंने
यूजिंग
मैंने सोल्यूशन प्रोवाइड कराया है, शायद अपलोड हो जाएंगे आज, है ना। ये कईयों की क्वेरी आई है मेरे पास, तो मैं भेजता हूँ आपको, ट्राई करो उसे, है ना। उसमें करना कुछ नहीं है, बस थोड़ी सी दिमाग लगाना है। मेरी इंटेंशन ये है ना, आप ना पहले सभी लोग सुन लो, सब लोग ऐसे होशियार हो, एवरी पर्सन इज इंटेलिजेंट, आई एम नॉट डाउटिंग ए पर्सन। सो वेन एवर यू गोइंग टू create logic on copy and pencil. Okay, not directly in Jupyter, because good programmer always keep a notebook and pen. Okay, so first of all these things what I do over here, you have to see what every step contains value. Okay, then you will become good programmer, because everything depend on Python. Okay, and especially string case, because जब आप data science पढ़ोगे, so those who are, I mean, very forward in data science, have very good knowledge right now in your batches, so they know how string treated and how string create a problem. String create a problem in data science, not in numeric data, because your machine learning algorithm not going to be read this string, so you have to convert that string. So that's why I am focusing this thing. Okay, so आपको ना सबको कॉपी पेंसिल लेके ये चीजें अपनी कॉपी पेंसिल में पहले करनी है। आज का वैल्यू कैसे अप डाउन हो रही है, कैसे हम 32 से इंक्रीज कर रहे हैं, कैसे डिक्रीज कर रहे हैं। जस्ट गिव मी 5 मिनट ब्रेक, इट इज 9:18, आई एम कैचिंग यू ऑन 9:25। ओके, जस्ट यू आल्सो टेक द break of tea or water break. Thank you so much. Welcome back. I hope all of you over here. Okay, so let's do one more program. Then we go catch some more methods of string library method. So write a program to count the words in a given string in a line.
Sir,
Yes, please.
yeah, on line 44,
Line 44. Yes.
yeah, if print in print statement, first print statement,
Mhm.
uh, why we are using chr function, then again word function, instead of we can do I here.
Yeah, you can do. I actually the procedure I follow over here from here. That's the thing I carry over. I told you everything that there's a 3, 4, 5 way to do anything. But I taught the students, I carry on just same logic. I do convert do 2 times. I know this thing, but the same logic I follow over here. Okay, so that you can easily convert plus 32 or minus 32 wherever your requirement. All right, nothing else. You can directly access the element of the array. Okay, so write a program to count the words in line. Means we have some words in a line and we have to count the words. For example, in line we have somewhere I mentioned, I just write out Switzerland is a beautiful place on the earth. Okay, so the line terminated with the full stop, no problem. But how many words we have? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how we get this thing? So the intention behind this, again, many logic are there, but I told you the simplest logic. Count the space. One space, two space, three space, 4, 5, 6, 7. How much space you have? Plus one. That is your total number of words. Okay, see how to execute this one. Let's just take this one, and I see the counter equal to 0. Then for I in range of length, I just check the length of an entire string of line. Then what I do, I check if str, or sorry, this is not str, line of I, each character of line I check, and I found that any characters equal to any space. So I will increase my counter. C equal to C plus 1. Again check. I iterate my loop over the whole line, means it will catch character by character. We have a space in between them. So what I do, I just check the space. Any character of line is space you found, increase the counter. So I told you my logic, how much space we have, plus 1, total number of words. Okay, so how much counter is corrected, then we print the total words in given line is, that is my C. All right, 7. So always increase plus 1. Now check this one. Again, I'm checking some new line with small so that you can count it. I live in India. How much have? One, two, three, four. Four words are there. Four words are there. So this is a simple way. You can just count the space and then plus 1. You got the total number of things. Okay. Now, moving towards some method. Okay. So how method we cover? We cover approximately 9 or 10, 11. Okay. So 11, after 11 we have 12. Second method is split. You can split anything with the help of any delimiter. Delimiter means, uh, using this method, I just take some notes below this. Using this method, we can split the string and, sorry, string with the help of delimiter. What is delimiter? Delimiter is a symbol which contain by contain contained by a string. For example, at the rate an email ID. For example, at the rate in email ID. Okay, so let's check. Okay, so one more thing, the return type of this function, the return this function will return the list of words. All right. So because string and list do some good more program. Okay, because tomorrow onwards I will teach you the data structure, list, tuple, dictionary, like that. But see how it is working. I'm just taking this thing, this line. Okay, and this line I have only space over there, so my space will work a valid delimiter. Okay, and I want to split the thing, means how many spaces there, it will split it and return in the form of list. So what I do, I take sp for a split, this variable, or it's list type variable which contain the list of data, line dot split. Then I do put the space. What I do, line, this line, split, and sp. Print, print, sp. Check this one. Switzerland is a beautiful place on the earth. Okay. Now let example email equal to, just take okay. So I have this email. Okay. I want to fetch only the this name. I want to fetch only the this name. Object is this. I want to uh, so guys start and give me the code which reflect me only this one. I want to fetch fetch the my name only. Okay. So what I do, split, alright, the line, the split from the at the rate. Okay. When you get the at the rate, okay, so what you go do, you got the two things, the first name and the domain name. Okay. Again, if I got this thing, so again the first index, if I want to catch the first index, this is a list. So first index is my name. Again, split, split from which the dot. Okay, perfect. Two things are there. Again, the zeroth index. So in his email ID, first I split from at the rate. So two things you get it. This one, this one. For zeroth index means this one. You split from the dot. So again it will give you two names and you catching the zeroth one. So this is a shortcut way. I mean, you can perform this operation in multiple line, but if you want to do in single line, just like a shortcut 10 is giving Python, so you can do this thing easily. Let if anyone want to do this thing, I just share over here. I mean, this thing very helpful in data science when you go splitting the values of column, because mixture of thing sometime in salary given in dollars, so you have to remove dollar sign like that. So you have to do this thing very carefully. Okay, even those who are new, I suggest to do this thing line one by one. Okay, same way we have a join 12 13 join. This function, this function use the list. This function is used to join all the words of list. Okay, actually list is I not teach you, just for those who are newcomers to Python, knows the list is a collection of data. All right, till now in later chapter we do cover full flag list, what is list, how we use. So I'm getting a list 1 equal to I am going to Rajasthan. Chap. Okay, so these are the thing which you have different words. Okay, and you want to join this thing. Okay, so what I do, I create one more list just like chain for join equal to, from which I want to join. I want to join with space dot join. Then what list variable you have? You have list one. Okay, then you print the join. This single list. Okay, same way if you want to put any delimiter, instead of space you can put the hash. So you can get the hash in between the words. All right. Now, next method 14 is identifier. Is Identifier. So in the first chapter, I told you the rules which obtained by, I mean, given by how to do the identifier rules. Okay, it is following that rule. Okay, let's suppose I have any variable str1 equal to salary, SALARY, whatever. So we will ask from this str1 dot is identifier. Is identifier, is it true? But something is not allowed. Numeric is not allowed very first. So if I put the numeric and ask him, so false. Any special character is not allowed except the underscore. If I put any special character, percent, false. If I put underscore very first, underscore allow. So it will give me. So all those rules which are used as an identifier, you can easily find it over here. Now, some more method, 14, 15. I hope you are not sleeping. Anyone sleeping? Yes, anyone sleeping? No. Okay, that's good. Okay, okay, that's good. Haven't wake up. All right. So what we do?
Now,
Okay, thank you so much. All right. 15. Three function are there. L strip, L strip. Three function I combine show you. L strip, then R strip, left strip, R strip, and then strip. Means removing the spaces. Okay, it will remove the this function. Remove extra space, extra space from left. Okay, similarly, this function remove the extra space from right, and strip function remove automatically from both sides, left and right. Sorry, it's from right. All right, let's see. Actually, these are the functions, so I have to put parentheses over here. Parentheses, parentheses, and parentheses. Okay, I will demonstrate these function one by one. Okay, all right. So I create a fruits equal to, I take 1 2 3 4 5 space, then A double P L E apple, then 1 2 3 4 5. Means I put 5 space before and after. Space before and after. What it do? It will remove the 4 space and contain only one space, and will contain only one space. All right, check this one. How it doing? Print I like I likes fruit dot L strip. L strip very much. All right. So this is way. Oops, fruits. Okay. Okay. So L strip remove the left space and only keep the one space. Okay. You can see after likes there is no space. By default, it put the one space. Similarly, and after it contain the right space completely. Okay, because it remove the left space. Similarly, we have a R strip, means it will remove only right space, left space remains same. Similarly, we have a strip, not left not right, remove all the space except one left one right. So you can do easily these things with the help of string function. Now 15 and 16, replace function. Replace function, what it do? Replace function, instead of highlight, replace old, what old string which want to new, then how much maximum replacement you want. Okay, let's see how to. In str, just we are going to replace which is the original one. Okay, in place of what you want to replace, and how much maximum time. This is optional. If you don't put this maximum value, it will replace all the occurrence. See, I put 3 hello. Okay, so I just do str1 dot replace, replace what I want, all he replace with pp. Okay, so it will do. Check this one. All he from hello replace with the pp. See, third parameter is missing because this is optional. If you don't put anything, so it will replace all. But if you put a number of occurrence, so it will do replace only that time. Let's suppose I want to replace only the first two, so it will start scanning from left, and whenever two he encounter, it will replace by pp and pp. And third one is left because you only have to change two occurrence. Check this one. All right, so I hope we should stop over here. Okay, so any question from this session? Format string I will cover on tomorrow when I start the list one. Because the format string, F string is supported 3.6 version. I have 3.5. Okay, so I will use the collab to demonstrate this thing. Okay, so any question based on the today's session, you can ask me. I
Sir, what is identifier? Could you please tell me one more time?
Oh, you don't know what is identifier? You know the
No, sir.
Python? You are new to Python?
Actually, sir, I know some basics of that, but
Okay, identifier are the naming convention to which you are giving the name to variable. Means what are the naming convention? Okay, see you have variable, any variable equal to value. So the naming convention for which you are giving the name to value variable, that is identifier, and the value giving to variable, that is literals.
I am not getting it.
You're not getting it. So what I do, you checked my previous lectures. Okay, I just show you.
Yes, sir, I am.
You go to second lecture. Actually, everything I providing in my notebook. Let me check. Actually, the thing Python variable is there. I taught everything. Python variable. I told the identifier, then type function, input function. Uh, these are the rule the identifier. See, when you creating any variables, there are certain rule to which, just like we cannot put the numeric very first. That is identifier rule. We cannot use any special character except underscore. That is identifier rule. So go to this one and then ask me.
So, okay, I will go through one
Yeah,
more
it's
time.
a second number. Otherwise, I am available here. Drop me email.
Okay,
Okay. If you are fresher, I am suggesting you make a notes. Otherwise, after
okay,
10 days, you are going to forget this thing.
okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, dear. Any more question from this one?
That is the last one also.
Okay, thank you so much. So if you don't have questions, so we are going to finalize session. Otherwise, you can ask me question. I will share this notepad file, I mean notebook file to your login to ma'am. They will share you on login, upload on login. All right. This is a very good session. You have to implement all these things. Additionally, I will provide you homework based on the string. One day after you got the solution. Okay, the motive behind the solution, providing a solution, because you have 40 students, and I cannot explain so much kind of program, so you can check. And one more program have many solutions, so no problem. No necessary to go with my solution, you can have own solution. All right, thank you dear, good night.